What's good, YouTube, and welcome to the house. I am pretty excited. We have Penguin support dropping out of Burst of Destiny, and I already did read even further Penguin support that actually seems pretty okay out of Animation Chronicle, aka now Brothers of Legend in the TCG instead of Battles of Legend. Konami extending the puns to set names now. Nice job, Konami. But seriously, I am excited for this Penguin support. Since I've already read the Animation Chronicle cards, I'll leave those for later. Let's react Andy and see these together for the first time. I've seen the art, I have not seen the effects, and I do like how the mainstay of the synchro is now here. Penguins a while ago, they did well at a tournament, buzz was in the community, and I want to see some good support for them. So here we have Penguin Champion or Penguin Luminary. It is a level 5 Water Aqua Tuner effect monster, level 5 tuner, interesting. Attack 1800, defense 600. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name each once per turn. Is that just hard once per turn? It's not like you can't use the other if you use that effect, right? Cannot be used as a synchro material except for the synchro of a water monster. I'm surprised it wasn't only Penguin monster, but that's pretty awesome. There's a lot of awesome water synchros to go into. If a monster or monsters become set on your field, easy to do in Penguins, you can special summon this card from your hand, then you can decrease its level by 1 or 2. Interesting. So it gets itself out there, and you have to fulfill the condition to do so, but somewhat you can do that in Penguins, and then you can just flip it out. It's a tuner on board, and then it's an appropriate level to go up into the synchro. You can target one face down defense position monster you control, change it to face up defense, but its effects are negated unless it's a Penguin. I thought that was going somewhere really cool, like it can't be negated if it's a Penguin, but sure, let's limit and choke the Penguins. They're the problem. Come on, Konami, you did not need this restriction. Let Penguin Soldier 2021 do work. That was so close to being really, really cool for the deck. Overall, it still is. Getting a, level 5 body out that becomes a 4 or 3 modulates how you want to go up and synchro into the deck as an extender is pretty cool. The attack isn't bad. But I guess I'm greedy. Let's read the next card. Penguin Ninja. A level 3 Water Aqua Flip Effect monster, attack 1400, defense 700. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is flipped face up, you can target up to 2 spell or trap cards your opponent controls, return them to the hand. I guess if you manage to get it face up against a floodgate, that's somewhat decent. Really, though, you're giving them their resources back. That doesn't seem the best. You can target one Penguin monster you control, change it to face down defense position. That second effect's pretty good. Allows you to end up triggering this. It also doesn't say another Penguin monster you control, so it can do it to itself, thus helping out the Luminary as well. That's not bad. That definitely works with the new card, and they thought it out and through. I'm glad it does not exclude itself. We have Penguin Priest. I'm sorry, but the art's hilarious. That's pretty good. Alright, so level 3 Water Aqua Effect monster, attack 600, defense 17. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. If a Penguin monster or monsters is sent from your monster zone to your graveyard by an opponent's card, even during the damage step. That's nice, you don't see that too often, even during the damage step. You can target one of those monsters, discard this card, and if you do, special summon that monster and face down defense. You thought you were done dodging Penguin Soldier again. That's pretty funny, actually. So I get why it says by an opponent's card. It's just shortening by card effect. It actually kind of shortens it, and then even during the damage would include battle. Okay. Once per turn, you can target one Penguin monster you control. It gains 600 attack until the end of this turn. Also, you gain 600 life points. Double good effects again. Okay. I like this. I like this. Now, if you special this in defense, I don't think, like, during the damage, obviously, that you would be able to achieve this necessarily. Not a ruling expert or anything. Okay. Royal Penguin Garden. Sorry, Royal, Your Highness. Continuous spell card. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. When this card resolves, you can add a Penguin card from your deck to the hand, except Royal Penguins. We got a row to this continuous. Once per turn, you can reduce the level of a Penguin monster in your hand or face up in the field by 1, then discard a card. Ouch. Okay, that was... I don't get why you need the cost. Come on, Konami, relax. Relax, we can break penguins. It's okay. I would rate this decent support, though. I really do think it helps the deck overall. It helps you answer a lot of things. It stays on theme. And I think maybe the funniest card actually is Priest. That actually ended up pretty good, too. But the tuner's nice as well. Now, the sword here that you're seeing, I thought of the Castle of Grayskull as well. I saw that they said Master of the Universe trailer. Here we have Penguin Sword. It does have Penguin in the name. An equipped spell card can only be equipped to a Penguin monster, so you can't use this anywhere else. You can only use the 3 effects of this card's name once per turn. The equipped monster gains 800 attack. Oh, the third effect, not 3 effects, my bad. Yeah, that'd be weird if you couldn't, like, gain 800 again. When the equipped monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can return 1 card your opponent controls to the hand. So you get a boost, you attack over something else, you get rid of the problem the easy way. If a face-up cards or cards your opponent controls leaves the field by the effect of a penguin card, that would include this, and it is returned to the hand or banished, negate the effects of that card or cards, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of monsters with the same original name till the end of next turn. So we know we're balancing it, but you can't use it next turn. That is pretty awesome. I think it's pretty well thought out, and I like the direction they did go and tie in. I thought this was it for the night. I was like, okay, a decent penguin card, that's cool. Then we got like 4 more penguin cards. That was awesome. Summon Storm I think is pretty awesome. A normal spell card. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. You pay 800 life points, feel great. How many cards start with pay 800 and you just go, draw drop? Special summon 1 level 6 or lower wind monster from your hand. The thing about winds is typically they can do something to summon themselves or extend without a card, but this just gives extra options. But then on top of that, during your main phase, except the turn in which this was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard and special summon a 1 level 4 or lower wind monster from your hand. So, but wait, there's more. I'll do it again. It basically allows you to just recur the effect, but 2 levels lower in restriction. So this does enable that you'll be able to guarantee the extension of a level 6 or lower, and then you can do it again with a level 4 if you have follow-up plays, resource game, etc. I love how much is going on in this picture. Oh my gosh, Blocky Boy, all the Fluffle Bears, the city full of the graceful dice guys, OCG cards we haven't gotten, we got Princess Cologne, the whole toy band, the marching. This is so cool, but the effect is also interesting. Normal spell card of Toy Parade. This card is always treated as a Frightfur card. You can only use the first effect among the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. Target a dark monster you control that was special summoned from the extra deck. This turn, you can only declare attacks with that monster, but also each time it destroys a monster in battle and sends it to the graveyard, it can attack again. You basically turn your big monster into Conductor Tyranno, but you don't get the free 1000 and send. If you control a fairy monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard and add 1 level 4 or lower dark monster from your graveyard to your hand. So you can only activate 1 effect among the 2 effects in once per turn, so it's not like you can activate and then do the banish the same turn. So activating it, you would have to like set it and destroy it and do clever things, I guess, which Fluffles can easily do with... Okay, we're getting off track. My point is, you gotta pick one of the effects on the turn, and the controlling of the fairy monster to add any level 4 or lower dark monster from graveyard to hand can be recursive and important in Fluffle, so having options is always nice. And some notable reprints. Oh boy, number 34 as well as Great Emperor Penguin. Those were probably hard to get for the OCG for some reason. So Animation Chronicle, aka Brothers of Legend, ties up overall here for the OCG. Of course, the TCG reprints and focuses, and the reprint history of battles is much different, as we already know we're getting Forbidden Droplet. And I think we have a huge history of hollow upgrades, so I look forward to the differences of Brothers of Legend versus Animation Chronicle, and I am really digging Burst of Destiny so far. Even in the fun filler range to people, this actually does something and is cool. What do you think so far of Burst of Destiny? What do you think of Animation Chronicle, Brothers of Legend? Let me know in the comment section down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this conversation. Sorry if I'm a little sweaty, just went on a long hour walk with the wife, and we were having fun. Then she has to get back to work. That's her break. So I'm glad that we're getting more active together and things are awesome, but that's neither here nor there. My mind's starting to scatter. You get back. Have a great weekend. I'm hanging out with Ruxin tomorrow. Borrowed some of his luck for the box opening we'll be doing tomorrow, but everything in the box was given away. Spoilers, there's a Starlight. Just saying.